Hello again guys. Right, this is sort of take two of this particular video, but it does have value. I messed up the first take, but I got back from the horses. It was just before 5 o'clock, if memory serves me. Let's have a look. Hourly chart. So this is the 5. This is the bar ending at 6 o'clock, started at 5. That one started at 4, ended at 5. Yeah, so I got back just after 4 o'clock. And as you can see, what we'd got, the situation we'd got was a RSI histo momentum trigger, a brand new TMA slope trigger, and that will be there. So when that had closed already when I got back, and the price was around here. So what do I keep saying about these triggers? If we get a trigger that has not, in fact no, the price was around about here. So if we get a trigger that has not exceeded the wick, in other words, the new price hasn't exceeded the wick, so you've got your trigger there. It's saying, yeah, this is good to go to the short side. That's telling us it's good to go short, but we haven't broken the low of that there. Then I'm all over this. That is a really, really good opportunity, because it's told us we should be going short, and if we're hovering around here, we've closed here, we've opened here, we've got this wick to fill, though I don't trade wicks per se, but it's a really good indication of a possible trade. So this was all screaming short too, all red, as you can see it still is. And the reason I've made this video, even though I muffed up the first one, because the first one actually had the whole trade going on. That's right, it was running up to 5 o'clock, because I was literally in the trade and it was bouncing around 3, 4, 5 pips, because I did enter a bit late, around about halfway through the wick, say, for a short. So I would have got a nice clean 7 or 8 pips in no time at all had I been able to take it at 4 o'clock, but I wasn't able to do that because, with no drawdown as well, wasn't able to do that because of timing. I just got in late. So I'll drag the trade onto the chart just to show you what did happen. I got 5.1 pips out of it. There you go. So yeah, entered about halfway, add the spread to that, and then it took an age to get to 5.1 pips. And when I actually closed the trade, because I wanted to be out before 5 o'clock, I thought actually it's just going to stop me out. It didn't. It went down 7 or 8 pips and then finally stopped me out with the remainder of the trade like that. So there's the last part of the trade got stopped out at break even. So that was all good. Painfully slow, but it was only because I entered a little bit late. Had I not, I would have hit a target within minutes. Anyway, the point of this video is that now we are running up to a new hour. Can I enter it again? Well, going down the time frames, and I did this in the first video, and everything was correct on the first trade. We can see the 30-minute had closed strong, nice and red through the 20. The 15-minute and the TMA slope is the same, all good. 15-minute, same thing. And in fact it was there, wasn't it? The 15-minute candle is there. There's my entry. So all really good. Now, looking at this is not good at all. I did set my target right down by that R1 pivot, S2 pivot rather, and I expected it perhaps move. But the point of this video is not only to show that first trade and the fact that I got out of the trade, and I could have got a few more pips, but I wanted to be out before the new bar opened or the old one closed, because we all know when you get a new bar, an hourly bar, even a 30-minute bar, and sometimes even a 15-minute bar, you will get pullbacks for all sorts of reasons. It may well have broken a support level, and they just pull back for the fun of it. I think that's to do with the algorithms. So the other reason why I don't want to be shorting this now, even though we do have a sort of trigger going on there on the H1, strong momentum still. Now this is the new bar. This is the new. It's 6 o'clock in the evening now. That does coincide with an H4 bar too. Brand new H4 bar you'll see, which again I talk about H4s causing pullbacks, and as you can see that's a big H4 bar, and lo and behold we're starting to pull back. Now I'm not interested in taking this long, but most importantly, and the point of this video is, I'm also not interested in taking this this sort of well, it is a momentum, I was going to say pseudo momentum bar, but it's showing we should be going low. But I'm talking about the reasons why I don't want to be in it. It's late, it's overextended, or it's, you know, there's no room to go to make the ADR. It may well crash, but I'm not bothered. We've got to pick the best looking trades, and that's the point of this video. So that was a brilliant looking trade. This is a absolutely rubbish looking potential opportunity here. So there are big differences with them, and in the previous take of this video I did explain all the RSIs. So we've got the RSI over here, the bust, break and close entry, bust down, pull back, break and close. In fact it was over a bit further, the clearer entry that I used in the first take. Bust down, pull back, break and close down. Then we've got the momentum entry, which is this one here, just a clean break of the 20 minus 20 level in this case, or a 20 level in the long trades. And then lastly, which was really handy being here, the Simon Anderson volume bomb, vol bomb, and that's where we go from a large green bar in the case of a short trade to a minuscule red bar, or even better, a bar below the zero, and that is the vol bomb. So you've got the three currently RSI entries explained to you. So hopefully that's covered something that may set off a little light bulb. But as you can see now, late entry, clearly a late entry, early entry after the first change of colour. First change of colour, that one went down a nice 8 or 9 pips, I should imagine. You don't really want to be considering late entries unless, you know, you've got a really big discrepancy with the ADR, or your start of the day as opposed to the end of the day like we are today. And remember, importantly, that H4 close as well, that makes a big difference. So plenty of reason to take good trades, plenty of reasons not to take trades, and it's important to remember all of them when you're considering your entries. So thanks for watching, have a great Wednesday evening.